So I'm looking for something that I can put that roof rack on as far as a platform goes, and then some spray paint and stuff. That's cool, that's roof rack. So let's see what Home Depot has. So I think I've got a viable solution. I'm behind the dumpster at my apartment complex because, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I just gotta avoid human feces and whatever's back here. But this rubber I'm gonna go ahead and cut that, because this right here is the little piece that goes on the bottom of all the platforms. And so what I plan on doing is cutting that down to fit that, and then putting it underneath, layering it up. Should work. I'm gonna sand this down, get the first layer of paint on. I only bought 1 can. Hopefully that's gonna be enough. I don't want to like layer it on. I mean, it's aluminum. I'll put my spray paint. It's aluminum, so I mean, it's not like it's gonna rust or anything. And so I just want to cover it up. I'm gonna sand it down, spray it, and stay tuned. So, headliners are always a bitch to get down. I only broke 1 plastic connector, maybe 2. Since I used to work for Chrysler, I used to hang out in the repair hall and stuff like that. So, whenever the repair guys would be replacing the headliners and just replacing stuff in general, they always had a way to get to it. So whenever I'm tackling something like a newer vehicle or ripping it apart or something, I know, since I've worked 10 years at a factory that builds cars, that there's always a way to take something apart. It's just unfortunate that sometimes the puzzle pieces, when you're putting the car together in the factory, need to go on a certain way in order for the factory worker to install it in 42 seconds or however many seconds they have now. So in that case, it looks like this was installed, the interior of the van, from bottom to top or top to bottom. Either way, it's the most difficult way. So in order to take down the headliner, it appears as if I should just take all the interior apart, and no way in hell am I doing that. So I've kind of removed the sides and got the headliner to be able to drop down. This way, when I put a hole through the roof, I know where it's coming from, and then I can adjust as necessary. I may have not even, if I would have got self-tapping screws, I may have not even needed to drop the headliner. Just put some self-tapping screws there and seal it from the top and call it a day. But yeah, I got the first coat on there. More than likely I'm gonna have to go get another can of spray paint. I was hoping 1 was gonna do it, but I'll just run to Walmart real quick and grab some spray paint. But first, I'm going to I think I'm ready to maybe start cutting out the rubber pads. Let's see, I brought a razor blade down. We'll see how that works out. I'll show you guys if it works out here in a sec. Alright. So, I think this rubber material will work. Not 100% sure on, like, the absorption. But what's cool is I got these little grooves right here that line up perfectly with the stock roof. It's got ridges on it, so this will sit right on top of the ridge. And then I'm gonna go get some sealing, probably some sealer, put it on the bottom and then put it on the top and then sandwich it together. There's still a gap, but when it gets tightened down, that'll close. Now I can remove the ones that are back here and then it'll sit flush, but it still has a little bit of a downslope, which I'm okay with, because the van back end sticks up higher, so it'll actually look level. So I have nothing there, but I'm gonna do some sealer on that as well. So now I just have to line it up and mark my spots, put some holes in it, and see what happens. Well, I'm not entirely happy how the middle platform turned out with that rubber. It's a little rough, but I did not secure the middle down yet. I did secure the back and the front, and all in all, it fits pretty well. I think it looks pretty good too. Like I said, I'm not happy with the middle portion solution, so I have to think of something. But I do have a cover piece for the front. I plan on probably stickering that actually, and I plan on stickering the whole bar too. As you can tell, you can still see the Xterra sticker on there. I could have peeled it off. I sanded it down lightly, but I didn't want to peel it. This is just not trying to win car shows here. This is what my sister likes to call John rigging. I like it. I think it'll work. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not, but hopefully it won't leak. I'm gonna leave my my headliner kind of down. That way I can look for leaks and then address leaks if I need to address leaks. I highly doubt I will. I have some silicone, but I'll just keep an eye out on it. I don't necessarily have any work or anything to do in the next couple of days, so I've got plenty of time to deal with it. So yeah, Nissan Xterra junkyard roof rack. I'll figure something out for the middle, make it look a little better though, for sure. Yeah, I'll look around and go grab me some dinner and call it a day. Hey, love life, be thankful. Peace.